Hi, this is a video of how I repaired my hinge on my 2002 F-150. I was loading some equipment on my truck over the weekend and the tailgate came off. Didn't really know what happened, and then I realized the hinge broke. And then after doing some research on the internet, this is a common problem, I guess, of all trucks. But the usual repair is that you have to remove this bracket and replace it with a new piece that contains the pivot point. I couldn't actually get these out. They stripped, and then when I was checking the prices for everything, this part alone, what was only sold in pairs, was about $25 from Advanced Auto Parts. Maybe you can get it cheaper on eBay or something. Then they had a plastic insert that was another $15. So it's like $50, and I wanted to get this fixed right away. And I used some materials that I had at home, and so it really didn't cost me anything. This is a piece of 3/4 inch galvanized steel pipe, and I cut this small section. I measured it to be about the same as this length, and I welded it onto the bracket. I had it welded on the truck because I couldn't get it off. And my ground clamp lead actually made a perfect clamp. Held it in place really nicely. And then I tack welded it in 3 places. I tack welded it here, here, and on the underside. After tack welding it, I then welded it a little bit better in the inside. Can't really see it. Then I took a piece of PVC. This is from a PVC, 3/4 inch PVC coupling, not tubing, but the coupling. And I cut this to length, and this fits very snugly over the pipe. And just tap it on. And that replaces the plastic insert. So you can see it's a little bit bigger than the pipe, so I'm going to trim this down. So I used my angle grinder to trim down the PVC sleeve. You can see it fits really well. And now I'm going to put the truck hinge back on. This is the cup on the tailgate. It was actually pretty wobbly, but I welded that as well. So now it's pretty much fixed in place. I'm going to put some grease in here and then put it back together. And here's the tailgate back on the truck. You can see how the cup from the tailgate fits right over the hinge. I had to trim the cup back a little bit because the tack welds were protruding out a little bit too much. And if you do it this way, you'll have to do a couple of trial fits to make sure that you have the right length of the pipe that you're using. But it works really great. Couldn't be happier. Good luck.